Hey, good morning. It seems like it's been a while since I've been here. I've been meditating, but I haven't been doing this publicly. So, welcome. I see at least there's one person here. I think everybody's maybe forgotten that well, I just announced this last night, so I'm not worried about it. We're coming together, and whether you're joining me right now or later today or sometime in the future, the reason we're gathering is because we're going through a major um, transition, and it's a needed transition. Um, we're going through a period of time where there's been actual violence around the change that's been chosen for our country, and there's been threatened violence. And threatened violence is violence. It's violence to the mind and to the heart, violence to a sense of safety in the community and in the world. And we have had it, boy, in our country, we've had it really easy for a long time. In terms of the major strife that people can go through or nations can go through. On another level, we really have not had it easy. We've had police violence and community violence and economic violence. We've also perpetrated that around the world. You can talk about that at depth, but there's no denying it that the history of our nation is a history of conquest and history of violence. There's also beauty and wisdom in how we've chosen to live. It's a mixed bag, and we are part of the mix, and that's why we're here, to make sure that the ingredients we're bringing are the best possible. And we know that what makes human communities thrive, what makes human families or groups, schools, any organized effort, what makes it thrive is compassion and care for ourselves and those around us, and even those far away. We're hoping that this transition we're going through in our country is a transition towards love, kindness, and justice, really for all life, because at this point, our planet is it's living with the effects of our behavior. It's living with how we choose to live. And we have a window of opportunity when we can reverse course in many major ways and, hopefully preserve life for ourselves and for all living creatures. So that's what our intention is this morning. And, what we're here to do is just to kind of meditate on that. And it's especially important that we do this because there is so much potential for fear to take over our individual and communal process. And when that happens, a lot of good things are missed. So let's see if we can just go right into meditating here. And so allow yourself, to sink into the moment. See if it's possible just to hold an intention just for a few moments to be as present as you can with your awareness. So maybe we could just, in an overall way, become aware of this moment. By the way, I forgot to bring my little bell, so yes, we're meditating now. I'll tell you when we're done. course, we're never done. So, this is just another moment of mindful awareness of this life we've been given. So, again, seeing if it's possible for you to bring awareness in a really open and broad way. Bring awareness to your being, like greeting your existence. Greeting it with curiosity and openness and receptivity to whatever is happening right now in your body. Whatever's happening in your feelings. It's early morning. How does this morning feel? And opening up to your thoughts. Seeing if it's possible to be the observer of all of it, a kind, benevolent observer of your own existence right here, right now. Whatever you find, again, seeing if you can let it be exactly as it is. If you find trouble, or if you find peace. And then beginning to get in tune with your breath, taking a few breaths to continue to be aware in a really broad, open way to this moment and the current experience of your existence. And then seeing what it's like for you to narrow your focus gently, bringing awareness to your belly as you breathe. Bringing in the spotlight of awareness right into that part of your body in your abdomen that moves with your breath. Allowing this to ground you and settle you in this moment where you're breathing, this breath coming in, this breath going out. And then noticing what it's like to expand your awareness again so that each breath is filling your whole body and each breath is emptying out of your whole body. And this could bring awareness to all the different aspects of your body, the overall weight of your body in this moment, the connection between you and where you're sitting, the connection between your feet and the floor, the sensations all over the surface of your skin, and the sensations inside your body, in your feet, legs, hips, torso, arms, neck and head and face, all of it receiving each breath and discharging each breath. So that you are entering into this moment of your existence in your body. Noticing with curiosity, openness. We're not trying to make a certain sensation happen, we're noticing. So, this practice may be bringing you a sense of peace and relaxation, or it might be bringing your attention to the places where you're tense, nervous, tight. Seeing if it's possible to greet and welcome whatever is true at this moment. Aligning yourself with observation, observation that isn't judging. And staying present to this awareness. If you wish, you can join me in adding a new piece to the practice, which is the practice of loving kindness, cultivating a sense of compassion for self and others, beginning with self. So as you hold and cradle your existence in awareness, seeing what happens if you drop the simple words into this. May I be happy and healthy. May I be safe and free from suffering. May I have ease of being. May I be happy and healthy. safe and free from suffering. May I have ease of being. And quietly continuing down this path, wishing this for yourself, noticing the response within. And then releasing that practice and bringing to mind someone you love, someone close to you, maybe somebody who's especially needing support right now. And thinking about their life and their existence, a mystery of their own. Holding them in awareness, connecting. May they be safe and free from suffering. May they be happy and healthy. May they have ease of being. May they be happy and healthy. May they be safe and free from suffering. May they have ease of being. And then lingering with that practice within yourself, quietly continuing on your own. And then releasing or letting go of the conscious practice of that loving kindness. And bringing awareness to query in your life someone you've seen that you don't know at all, a stranger. Maybe somebody you saw on the street, somebody you see at your workplace. They too have a life. They too have concerns. They too have feelings, perhaps a need for healing or love. And once you've settled on a person, connecting with them, your fellow human, and saying to yourself, may they be happy and healthy, noticing the resonance of that within your body. May they be safe and free from suffering. May they have ease of being. Happy and healthy. Safe and free from suffering. With ease of being. And continuing quietly in this connection with a stranger to bring loving kindness, wishing them well, noticing how that affects you. And then releasing the conscious practice of that loving kindness. And in recognition that life is complex and human nature is what it is, admitting to yourself that there's some people out there in your life that you may be in conflict with. Maybe you're at cross purposes. Maybe you're struggling with someone. Could be a legal conflict or a personal conflict, a political one. And calling to mind a person who occupies that space in your life where you may feel threatened or in conflict, your boundaries in question. Take the time to find that person that you want to connect to today. It doesn't have to be the worst of that, just someone. Once you have that person, remembering that despite this conflict, and maybe even because of it, you know that they're a person too with their own needs and feelings and wants, their own complex life, their own vulnerabilities. Bringing them into your awareness and remembering that you're not trying to force yourself to feel any certain way. You're practicing loving kindness. So seeing what it's like for you as you hold this person in awareness, to again drop in the words, may they be happy and healthy. May they be safe and free from suffering. May they have ease of being. happy and healthy, safe and free from suffering, with ease of being. And continuing this practice quietly on your own. And then now releasing the conscious practice of that and gathering it all together: self, loved one, stranger, enemy. And we may not feel it, but the love that we share for all of those is the same love. So gathering those four in your awareness and seeing what it's like for you to say, may we be happy and healthy. May we be safe and free from suffering. May we have ease of being. Happy and healthy. Safe and free from suffering. Ease of being. And then, if you wish, expanding this loving kindness outward to all living beings. You can even expand it beyond time into the past and the future. Your mind and your awareness can make it as big as you wish and as complete. May all be happy and healthy. May all be safe and free from suffering. May all have ease of being. And opening up to that practice on your own, for a little while of silence. And perhaps in this meditation, as we've consciously sought a connection to ourselves and to others through kindness and compassion, we're cultivating a fire that's burning deep in our unconscious mind. Loving kindness is our most natural response to this existence. And we carry it with us when we cultivate this. It continues to burn. And we have to hope and believe that it ignites this response in others. And we especially hope that this week in our country, that peace prevails and overcomes fear, hatred, impulses of violence. And as we end this meditation, really knowing that we carry this with us deep in our being at all times, and we can consciously practice whenever we wish, in small ways and large. And just take a moment to imagine that as you move through your day, encountering strangers, encountering people you know, possibly running into real human suffering, this kindness that you're cultivating will be there with you, within you. It is you. It's your truest nature. So thank you for being here. Like I said before, I don't have my little bell. I forgot to bring it with me this morning. But let this be our bell, just opening our eyes, looking around. I wish you well for your day. And if you like this video and you think it might be useful to someone else, please share it with somebody. Thank you so much, and we'll see you again tomorrow. I'll be here all week And we'll see how all this unfolds. Take good care. Bye.